Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. It's Jen Hart, and this is Jen Hart Be Awesome, empowering you to get out of your own way, get unstuck, and create a life you love. Today, I'm just going to give you a little tip on how to start shifting your self concept. I will make another video about self concept, but today I'm just going to give you a simple kind of to do task that will at least get you started on shifting your mindset on figuring out being happy with yourself. So then you can create the life you want. Because if usually, that's taking from personal experience of being formerly depressed clinically, as well as anxious, having anxiety, as well as having formally, I don't know if it's formally because I haven't had a recheck and say you're free of complex PTSD. What I can tell you is that I am not traumatized. I'm not having a flashback on a regular basis. And I'm pretty content and well adjusted in life. And and I try not to take myself too seriously. um, but I have also helped over 500 clients. Oh, the numbers are, I don't even know the numbers anymore. But I've helped so many people with mental health issues get out of their own way. And I've studied metaphysics and new thought and psychology and how to shift patterns and esoteric healing and occult hearing and healing and you name it. And I'm intuitive, and all these things are just to let you know that I've been around the block, not like a hussy. No shame in hussies, though. There's no shame here. Like, you could be, hey, if you're happy doing that, I'm all for it because I want you to be happy. And if you're happy and healthy, that's all I care about, because then you can have the life you want. Because usually, if you have money and cars and things external in your life, relationship, and you're still not happy, then might as well figure out why. So, self concept. This is one tool of the many and 101 tools that you can start shifting your self concept. So, say you're not feeling very good, and this might be challenging at first, but still, this is part of your homework. And I've done this in a few resiliency classes as well as like in general, is that you need to write down, yes, need, because I'm asking you, because it's an assignment and I'd love for you to at least write 10 below, but you get to, maybe need is the wrong one, but I implore you, please do this assignment, is to write 100 things down that you like about yourself. Now, these can be tangible, like I'm good at lifting things. I don't know. I mean, that wouldn't necessarily be 101 on my list or 100 on my list, but for give an example, I am a good listener or I am funny. Those are kind of things, character traits you can talk about. I have nice eyes. That would be one of a physical characteristic. But I want you to write 100 of things that you like about yourself. Dare I say love, but that might be a little of a stretch. So I'm not going to push that. But 100 things that you like about yourself. And truly, this might be very difficult because 10 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to write a list more than 5. Now, the list might be a little bit challenging, or depending on where my consciousness is at on a day-to-day basis. Because if I'm having a bad day, it might not be easy to say that I'm a pleasant driver. But do you get my drift? This starts the ball rolling on seeing where your self concept is at, especially if you have a hard time getting to 100 things that you like about yourself. Now, people with healthy self esteem who tend to manifest things in life and are generally content and happy probably do not have a problem finding 100 things about themselves, about them true selves, that they can enjoy. So, this is your assignment. If you want to know why I'm asking you to do this, because sometimes we always need a reason to do things. Builds up the courage, or it gives you some more leverage to kind of trick your brain if your brain is still having like, I don't want to do this. This seems silly. There's a lot of inner critic maybe potentially in your brain. I'm not going to say that it is, but there might be. So working really hard at saying, I still have to do the assignment, whether or not my peanut gallery inside wants me to do it or not. So let's just get to it. Why do you need to do this? Well, this is one tool of many. This might not be your favorite tool. It might be your favorite tool. It's a good way to figure out where your head is at and if you actually can see the good in you. Because I promise you, at first it's going to be painful if you're not used to this. Seeing yourself in a positive light, a positive regard in anything. Like, it could be minor. Like, I know if you don't know how to be grandiose about yourself yet, and there's no shame in being really proud of yourself or really happy about certain things about your character or how you treat people, or um this is where it starts. This is where you can start getting a handle on where you're at. And if you're having a hard time finishing, that's just an indicator. It's just feedback. There's nothing wrong if you get the assignment, like, you don't finish the assignment, because there might be some perfectionism going on. There might be a lot of things that feel like crunchy, resisting. I like to use the word crunchy because it feels like you're rolling over some rocks sometimes when you're doing things that feel uncomfortable. It could feel resistance, as in like, I'm not doing this. There's a lot of things that could be happening. I'm not going to project those things. I'm just giving you examples of what might be occurring in your brain as you're going to do this assignment. But still keep going. It's all about persisting and figuring out what you like. And you could say, I really like the fact that my body can lift 100 pounds or 300-pound person. I don't know what your skill set is because I'm not sitting right next to you. Because if you were with me, that may be one of the assignments I would be giving you depending on your situation. So, but this is the assignment for you. Have fun. Good luck. Comment below, because this will help shift you. Because once you start seeing the good in yourself, it can expand. What you, in manifesting specifically, especially whether or not it's psychology based or not, in metaphysical terms, is what you focus on is that you tend to get. So if you're focusing on negative things about yourself, you're going to get more things to see about yourself that are shitty. So how about we kind of move the camera, move the perception slightly away from what you feel is not working in your life or not working inside of you. For just this moment, we're going to take the critic off the table. You're going to go on a 15-minute or an hour break, critic. Go over there. And you're going to get to work and looking at all the amazing things about yourself. Now, this is not to make you so full of yourself that you are like untouchable. Although you might have to get there. You might have to go to the extreme if you've been in like the lowest place on earth. And eventually you will be going back to the things that you aren't feeling good about. But you might, well, I implore you to say, start looking at yourself. So start focusing on the things you feel good about you. Because you are the prime mover in your own life. You have the power if you don't feel it. So I'm giving you a tool that can help inspire you, hopefully, at least to start feeling good about yourself. And if 100 at one time is overwhelming, do 10 per day or 10 in an hour. Or, you can break it up. There's no rules on how you get this, but take this week or take this day or however long you're going to do this assignment, but give yourself a limit because, it helps to have a time period to finish things because then you feel accomplished in doing it. And if you're having trouble, comment below and I will workshop it with you if I can. All right. Hope all is well and you get to change and empower your life. Get unstuck today. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.